Jamaican people, welcome back to my channel. This is Alicia. For today's video, I'm basically gonna do a story time speaking full PATWA. So if I mix the like a PATWA with like a English, no feel no way, I just saw it go. Alright, so I'm gonna try to be realistic as possible. I'm gonna try to make this sound stage. I'm gonna try to just act how I normally act, even though I'm also gonna try to make it proper PATWA so you can understand. You see? So basically what I consider proper PATWA is, you know, some YouTuber like Petit Sue and what the other one called again? I forgot her name, you know? I forgot her name. Damn. Anyways, like Petit Sue or Miss Tufan, them YouTuber them basically speak proper PATWA. Like, you know them are Jamaican by them accent, but them not chat bad like how me chat bad. So sometimes I gotta try if you not speak too bad, because I feel like when I start chat bad, I start run my words together, I start chat too fast, and then people just not gonna understand me. And the reason I say that is because my mother not even can understand me sometimes, and the two of we are Jamaican and she all on me. So So alright, we're gonna just jump right in the video. So basically the video is about growing up in Jamaica. Yeah. I not even know which part to start, you know, like this is my second time I film it. I'm put like a notes down on paper. When I say I go try go off. I don't know how that I go work out right now. So if I see me I look down on my paper, I look pan and I try go off like a notes, so I go off topic. And so the video yeah, basically too long because I can't bother with the long thing. So basically guys, oh my god, am I turning into like, what's his name? So basically guys, I was born in the Spanish Town Hospital in Spanish Town, Jamaica. If you come from Jamaica, you must hear about Spanish Town or you must go to Spanish Town before. So I was born in the Spanish Town Hospital September 6, 2001. My mother and my father did live together at that time. So basically we lived in a small house up in our countryside, you know. It's just a secluded like a country area up there. It's nice, but not tell a lie. I don't remember anything really from 0 to 4 years old. I just remember from 4 onward. So the first time I traveled was when I was 4 years old, and I went to the Cayman Islands. When I was about 3.5 turning 4, my dad left. Okay, I feel like say PATWA not chipping right. I feel like I English I mix with the PATWA and the English I overpower it, so I'm gonna try that again. So when I did at 3, I turned 4. My father left Jamaica, go live in a one different country, and I did live with my mother at Jamaica same way. Him say him did that try get better work, even though him did have a good job, so I don't know why the hell him leave, but we're gonna leave that up to him. So him miss all of my graduation, them all of my milestone them, but we're gonna just leave that alone because he make that up later on, okay? So my mother is this type of person. She loves to travel. She loves to travel, go all over the Caribbean, go meet new people, go work, go do whatever she want to do, basically. 4 to about 6 years old, I traveled to Cayman Islands back and forth. Alright, cool. Come back to Jamaica. She spent a couple months, she gone again. So at this time I was attending St. John's Primary School. I remember the first time like we are do what do you call it, a registration at school. My auntie did register me in a school. So my mother come from a graduation from basic school, and then she spent a couple months and then she gone, and then my auntie registered me in a school. So I did that stay with my auntie them and my grandmother at the time. Okay, cool. Going through St. John's Primary School, honestly I got school bad. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm always a sick. I'm thirsty. I'm always a sick. I did have a like a heart problem. So I always a struggle with my heart. I do some form of sorry. I am so sorry. So I always a struggle with my heart. I do some form of foolishness. So I was back and forth in and out of hospital. Them always a draw blood, always a run test. Them never could have find nothing to me yet. So at one point my mother come home. Anyways, in the midst of me being sick and all of that, I still did that travel. So from 6 to 11 years old, I was traveling 3 times a year. 1, because my father lived in a different country, and 2, because my mother did all both over the Caribbean. Some of us always a travel to go see her or travel to go see my father, cause me did I grow with my granny, my great granny, and my auntie them. So 3 times a year, summer, Christmas, and Easter time, mother rotate. So if I got my mother summer, I got my father Easter and Christmas. It's there and my father Christmas time. So I never spent a birthday with my mother up until I was 11 years old. So when I was 11 years old, okay, backtrack. In Jamaica growing up, I loved playing ring games. I would always play ring games with my cousin. Some of the games would be like Ringa Ringa Mary or Ringa Ringa Rosie or something, or London Bridge is falling down, or we'd play Water War. It's just, I consider myself to be a tomboy. So in Jamaica, I felt like I was a tomboy. So mother always a climb tree. Mother always like, what you call it again? Dep on the road, I play football with the boy them. Like, that's how I grew up. So that was 6 to 11 years old. That's how I was raised. So always up on the road, always the way boy them there, you know. Always a climb tree. Always just a spontaneous, adventurous child, I would say. Spontaneous, adventurous. You know what? Anyways, so that was my early life. There's nothing different about my early life. We never have no river, so I can't tell you some got a river and all of them stuff. I probably got a river 2 times in my lifetime, because we never have no river too close to it. So I could just get up and go a river. You understand? Yeah. Also, we wear uniform go to school, so I always have my uniform them. I learn for press when me in a grade 5. I learn for press. I always watch my grandmother cook, clean, and them something there. So you know, so you grew up with the motherly cleanliness type of thing there. If you grew up with your grandmother, or if you grew up with your mother was strict, you know, so you grew up in that way there. So basically that's that. Alright, so with the 11 years old, 11 years old was the last time I saw my father. That was a long time ago, because we're 18 now. So 11 was the last time I saw my father. I go visit him for Christmas time. You know, GSAT did come up, so me that got high school the other year and all of them something there. I never know, so I did go leave Jamaica, honestly. Come back to Jamaica. My mother did there at Jamaica also. So that was actually the time, or the period, starting the period of my life when I basically live with my mother full time. Like, she not gone away. And even if she go somewhere, it would be for like 2 weeks and all of that. Like, but remember, after I come back from my father, I'm live full term with my mother. At one point, she was leaving for a couple of months. I'm literally start bawl, because remember, so she always a trouble from me young, you know. So when she come in my life, no one just settle down, and then she get up and I leave again for a couple of weeks. Me start bawl. Me never want to go. Me never want to go away again. My grade 6 teacher did I tell her, just wait like a bit, man, not leave yet. But yeah, she leave, and then you know, that's that. She come home back, so I can't say nothing about that. She come home back. So for name some of the countries that I go Cayman Islands, Barbados, and Curacao. Pass through Trinidad and Tobago, which Trinidad alone, I never got Tobago. But yeah, that's just some of the few. My mother basically go all over the Caribbean, if you ask me. Alright, so 11. Do GSAT and done. Start St. Catherine High School. So we were supposed to move when I was 11 years old, but we were planning to move to a different country in the Caribbean. But I tell her, say, I tell my mother, say, I want to stay in Jamaica for experience what Jamaican high school is all about. Because I always like a St. John's primary, and I always say like the high school girls them. And I just always look on them like, I really want to experience that. Like, I want to experience high school to see what high school is all about and all of them something there. So she was like, okay, cool. So we never end up go to a different country. We stayed in Jamaica when I was 12 years old. So I was in grade 7 going on to grade 8. My mother get married. So my mother get married when I was 12. And then fast forward to when I was 13, we moved come to Michigan. I'm alive when I'm at Jamaica, I'm not gonna lie, I never have no stress. When I'm at Jamaica, girl, all me do is play with my cousin them. That's about it. All me do is play with my cousin them, play games, play Ringa Rosie and all them stuff there. Play Dalios. Dalios was actually my favorite game. Or Mama. Like, oh my god, Mama was my favorite game to play, like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like at this point in my life, I always go back to Jamaica and I always feel like there's something missing, because it's like me never grew up in a Jamaica. If you think about it, me not really grew up in a Jamaica. Like I was there most of my life for school. Like the longest period of time I spent in a Jamaica, full year, was I think from 11 years old to 13 years old. So that's what, 2 years. So that's the longest period of my life when I spent in a Jamaica solely. 2 years. Not gonna wear Christmas, not gonna wear Easter, not gonna wear summer. So it was 2 years. So like I don't know, like, so I feel like at this point in my life, when I go back, I'm always looking for something because I always lack something that I feel like say I'm gonna get the amount of Jamaican experience where certain kids get. Alright guys, so I feel like I go back to Jamaica a lot for closure. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like so there's a part of me that is missing when I'm not in Jamaica. Like I feel like I'm just lost here. So yeah, probably do a video, like a next video, if you guys want me to talk about that a little bit more. I feel like I'm gonna talk about it in a PATWA, honestly, because I feel like I struggle to mix PATWA and English just so it sound a little bit proper, because I don't want to get lost in what I have to say and all of that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Yeah, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment if you don't like videos like this of me speak PATWA. For the summertime, when I do go back home, I plan for those certain videos when my cousin them I speak PATWA, but PATWA mixed with English, because I don't know, it's like I feel like some most Jamaican YouTubers speak the proper PATWA or the PATWA mixed with English, but then me speak the country people them PATWA, like it just broken all over. So yeah guys, I'll see you in my next video. Peace out. Hopefully this is good. Peace out. Yeah, video. So I will be at the fool. So Wi-Fi Alright peeps, so there is something that I did forget to mention in the first video. I feel like I did a bit of extra in our first video, but oh well. On the sound wants to see me speak PATWA, so there it goes. Forget to mention that I have a brother. My brother is 10 years older than me. So living in Jamaica, I lived with my mom and my brother and my father before my father leave. After my father leave and then my mother leave, I live with my brother and my grandmother, my great grandmother, and the rest of my family members them. So I was always with family members. I'm closer to my mother's side of family than my father's side, so that's something about growing up in Jamaica. And there's not a lot to talk about growing up in Jamaica, because it's like growing up anywhere else in the Caribbean or in the US. Yeah, it was fun. Loved playing games. We never really have cable until I was probably 9 years old or 10. We never really have cable, so I used to go in neighbor yard, go watch cable anytime I was in Jamaica, like on weekends after school. You know, go in neighbor yard, go watch cable, go watch SpongeBob and all of them something will come on cable, because me never have cable. I am not a TV child. Me used to definitely play by myself, because there's such a gap between me and my brother. Me never really have the sibling closeness there, so I play by myself a lot. Or if my cousin them not want to play with me, then I play by myself. My first best friend was my cousin until me get an actual best friend that's not family member. So this year I gonna be actually 8 years since me and her are best friend. Is it 8 or 7? 7 to 8 years me and her are best friend. So yeah, there's not a lot. If I remember anything else, me put it in our words while me edit the video, because me don't want to refilm the video. This is probably one of the only times me I go film a video like this. So anytime people say why you not speak PATWA and let them fuck with it, me I go refer them to the video, yeah, because me not in a long argument with a bag of people. You understand? If you have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all, just love me out, so me not have to cuss you out. You feel me? Like, period. Just leave me alone, so me not have to cuss you. If you ask a question respectfully, or make a statement or a judgment respectfully, I will answer back respectfully. But if you are going like you be too disrespectful with me, like me in that, like me will cuss you, me trace you, period, point blank, period. Okay, I don't care. So yeah,